A real rich man, that's what I'ma be. A leader to my team, that's what I'ma be. Make a fortune, break bread, give my mama peace. Do it the right way, I gotta give my mama peace.
Law 6. This is magical. This is a magical moment. We talked about monetizing, getting access to capital, funding, but I have to plant this law into the framework. It's called rainy day. Law 6 is rainy day. The rainy day will come. So it's very important to understand a major term in business is called cash reserve. Actually, our parents taught us this, cash reserve. I wrote it a little bit bigger because it's very important, right? You may have asked your mom, hey mom, I'm ready to pursue my music career. I'm ready to be an entrepreneur. I don't want to work for anybody. Shit, boy, how much money you got in your savings account? Do you at least have 3 months to survive? That's called cash reserve. 2 claps in the Ric Flair. Woo! You gotta be on point. So cash reserve in business, you gotta ask yourself, how much does it take for you to survive? Right? So if your monthly budget is $10,000 to keep your household operating, your expenses, your bills, etc., the way you figure out what your cash reserve needs to be is to times it by 12. So that's $120,000. A lot of new CEOs ask me, or a lot of entrepreneurs ask me, well, how much money, when should I stop? When should I stop raising capital? If your monthly expenses is $5,000, you should have at least $60,000 in funding, right? So you should be able to access $60,000. Again, it's not how much money you make, how much money you save, it's how much money you raise. So for me, in any business that I open up, I look at the expenses, what my operating cost is going to be for the business. I times it by 12. That's how much money I need. That's how much I'm going to leverage. Whether I'm leveraging through digital money, whether I'm leveraging with my credit partners, whether I'm leveraging through my business credit, that's how you come up with the money. If you try any business without having cash reserve, it's gonna be hard for you to have the mental cognition to focus on your process and being an operator, etc. So I'm going to have a formula for you guys and a method below the video. We have the PDFs, we have the graphs, we have everything. I have a Google document where you can track this. Structure your method, but remember, the rainy day will come. So you can raise $300,000, but it costs you $300,000 to live. That's not enough funding. Or you can raise all this money and think, oh, I went from having a 490 credit score 35 business days ago to having a 700, and then in another 30 days, I now have $300,000. If it folds, you're in trouble. So it's important to have the cash reserve. So don't put the full $300K to work. If it takes $120,000 for you to survive, then only use $180,000. That's your capital. Always make sure you allocate a portion of your funding towards your cash reserve. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get to Law 7. Law 7 is my favorite.